A wise man once told me, a man that walks sideways through the airport is going to Bangkok. Yes. Another old wise man once told me that if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. Update. We were supposed to be leaving Missouri tomorrow, but we're not going to. During my pre-trip safety check yesterday, where I go over everything, I realized that the trailer was damaged by the dealership that was trying to put the TPMS sensors in the trailer. I took it to a Chevy dealer. I took the whole trailer at the request of the Chevy dealer itself. So it's not even like I was asking them to do me a favor by doing this. They needed the trailer here or at their shop to get this done, is what they said. They ultimately were not able to do what they said they were going to do. They were not able to put the sensors in the tires, so I ended up buying the sensors on my own and taking them to another shop called Grand Tire. These guys just absolutely the saviors of that whole debacle there. If you are in Pierce City, Missouri, or in the southwest area of Missouri, I guess is the real thing, go to Grand Tire. They will hook you up. They will help you out completely. They won't just leave you high and dry like two other shops did. Basically told me, good luck, sent me on my way. They worked with me. They allowed me to stand in their shop area and observe and learn, and that is huge. Grand Tire, 100%, go to them. They will take care of you, I promise you this. So what happened is the Chevy dealer, when I got there, they actually had asked me to unhook the trailer and use the levelers to pick the trailer up, and I told them, no, that's not how this works. Plus, I don't have the liability insurance for that, so you need to get out here with a 12-ton jack and jack it up properly. They decided that jacking it up properly was putting the full weight of the trailer on the weakest part of the suspension imaginable. The stabilizing piece that you'll see here in the shot, I'll put the damaged piece in there. They jacked it up from there, which is a big no-no. I mean, there's no logical reason why you would ever do it that way, but that's how they did it. Got the new wheels and tires on, didn't notice it right away, and then when like I said, I was doing my pre-check yesterday, getting ready to leave, and realized that they damaged it. Called them immediately, and they denied it, and then apparently they went out and they talked to their tech, and the tech just flat out admitted that he did it, but didn't let us know. So that's not cool. I mean, that's stupid dangerous. I mean, totally irresponsible. I called a bunch of places yesterday trying to find someone that could come out and take a look at it to see if this was safe to drive to a dealership, to even drive to a dealership, to leave the trailer for an who knows how long amount of time. The earliest quoted one that we were was mid-October before they would even be able to look at it. So this guy came out and he was looking at it to see if it's safe to even drive to a dealership to have it fixed there. He determined no, it is not safe to drive, and that he was going to come fix it here. He told me to order the parts and that he would do it on the side to save us some time and money. And I know that sounds silly because the dealership is paying for the parts and the labor. I am 100% sending them the bill and totally expect them to pay every penny, no questions asked. But it's more of he can actually get it done in a timely manner. And that's where we got lucky. Is I called, I don't even know how many people I called. I called dealerships, I called mobile repairmen, I called names that I'd gotten from people randomly, just hoping that I could get someone out here to even take a look at it. And thankfully we found a place that has the parts, and they're shipping them. Unfortunately, this website is the only place that has the part we need, and they are incredibly backed up. They don't have the workforce that they need, and they have too many orders going out, and there's no such thing as expedited shipping right now with them. And that's the frustrating thing, is if you own this company and you happen to be watching, which I know you're not, or if you work for this company, I'm going to say their name, E-Trailer, they're a big company. If you work for E-Trailer, or you own E-Trailer, or you have any affiliation with E-Trailer, please pass this message up the ranks. Give your employees the tools to make your company better. I spoke to 4 people on the phone yesterday trying to verify parts, timing, fitting, all that, and they were absolutely great. They were perfect. They were amazing people.
Calling E-Trailer, this is Noah. How can I help you?
Hi Noah, I have a part in my shopping cart here, and I'm trying to get the fastest shipping possible because we're stranded in Missouri until we get this. And I'm looking at your expedited shipping, and they all say estimated delivery 9/13 regardless of what I select. Is that an error, or is that the reality of the situation?
Let's see. Let me put you on a brief hold really quick. Let me see what I can find for you, okay?
Awesome, I appreciate that. Working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
Thanks for that brief hold. Okay, so it's already past the time to get it out the door today.
Okay.
So we won't be able to get out the door today. We are very behind. Like, we're busy. We're still in our busy rush. So I mean, there's a small chance it'll go out tomorrow, and you'd have it by Friday. But worst case, Monday.
Okay. So, would you suggest me doing like a 2-day shipping, or is that just kind of throwing money away at this point?
Well, they'll kind of be throwing away money. I mean, it might give it a small chance, but then being so late, I wouldn't risk it.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. You have a good day.
You too. Bye. It is ridiculous that you guys don't have a system in play for emergency situations. We are incredibly lucky. We found this while we were still on family's property, so there's no immediate move that has to happen. We can get this done. But if I had not noticed this until our next stop, and we were in Arkansas, in a trailer park, RV campground, whatever you want to say, and I had noticed this, I don't have the option of sitting here and waiting. E-trailer, give your employees the tools to succeed. When I talk to these people on the phone, they should be able to push a button and say that this is an emergency situation and these parts need to go out right now. I'm not delusional enough to think that someone's going to drive in from their home after hours to place an order shipment, but there should be a list first thing in the morning of emergency orders that need to have someone run out to the warehouse shelf, pull it off, box it, and have it ready to go when the FedEx, UPS, USPS, whoever your delivery method is, shows up to do a pickup. That is just, it has to happen. You guys have to figure this out. Especially if you're the only ones that have access to some of these parts, or in this case, the only ones that have these parts in stock. It is your moral responsibility to do this. We got lucky on so many counts. But there are people out there that probably aren't in our position, that aren't as lucky. And you need to step it up and do something about this. Granted, I don't think we would have made it to Arkansas. I think this would have failed and been a horrific accident. So I think the Chevy dealer is incredibly lucky that an accident didn't happen on the way back from the Chevy dealer back to the property here. And I think they're incredibly lucky that we noticed this and didn't continue down the road and have a major accident that did damage, hurt, or killed somebody. I think Chevy is incredibly lucky that they don't have a major lawsuit on their hands over this one, and totally irresponsible for them to allow their employee to send somebody out on the road like this. And I seriously doubt I will ever buy any Chevy GM products ever again in my life after this. I have been left with just an absolute sour taste in my mouth every turn with Chevrolet GM at this point. So we are probably here through this weekend and into next weekend at this point until this repair can be made. Anyways, we'll keep you guys posted, and we'll let you know how this develops. But not happy. I am not happy one bit with any of this. This is ridiculous. So see you next time.